Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the Dynamite TNT Total Nutrition and Training. Full day in the life for today, yesterday, whatever you want to call it. That was my time getting up, get up at 4:30, wake up, have a coffee, blah blah blah. As you just seen, it's just coffee, black coffee. While I'm intermittent fasting, I'm fasting till roughly 3 p.m. on this day. So that's a 17-18 hour fast. As you see, just plain black coffee, Nescafe, obviously the good stuff. And that's what gets me going and waking up for the day. Then off on a bike ride to work. I use it as a HIIT routine. So I'll sprint for 30 seconds and I will go steady state for 1 minute. And that's how I get my cardio in for these days. I do this every day anyway, going to work, so 5 days a week I'll do this. So I don't really see it as cardio, it's just a natural thing. I go sprint, I go steady state, I go sprint, and I go steady state. It's a good way to keep in shape and keep your muscles healthy and your heart healthy. So there's me on my way to work, cycling down the road. It's only 10-12 minutes maybe tops, so it's not all that much cardio, but I'm still sweating by the time I get to work and by the time I get back home once I've finished. So first lunch break of the day I have usually on my early shifts, which this one was today, is around about 12 o'clock. As you see, I am the boss here. I'm not. Everyone else is just out at lunch. I decided to stay. There is my coffee. So that's be my third coffee of the day right there. All I've had all day. Coffee. Keeps me awake, keeps me going. Other than the coffee, I just drink another 2 cups of what you see in front of me of water. So we've got our pre-workout meal here. I like to eat pre-workout when I'm on a fasting diet. Got about 200 grams of spaghetti there and about 250 to 300 grams of beef. I just patéed it up, made it into a mini burger, and I have my water with some salt in there. That's about half a tablespoon of salt, teaspoon even of salt, half a teaspoon full of salt. Okay, I'm having to use what I've got here at the moment. It's not too great, but it does the job. It gets me energized, sorts out my sodium levels. So this is my pre-workout meal right here. I add some ketchup because at this point in the fast, it's absolutely fine to have a little flavouring in there. And there's some lovely muffins, cherry muffins my awesome wife made, that I'll be having later on today. And obviously a coffee. I can have a normal coffee here. So onto the workout itself. We're doing pistol squats to start off with. These are great if you want to isolate your legs individually. Obviously I got the top off because it's more interesting for you guys that way if you watch me work out this way. So with these I like to go down halfway, pause so I can sort my balance out a little bit, and then hit depth and then come back up. And I was doing about 10 reps each side here for these. So that's going down halfway, little pause, help regain the balance, and also it helps keep the time under tension on the muscles. Okay, and then I go down to depth, all the way down and back up. Okay, this does require a bit of coordination, so if you want to start out with this holding on to something on the side as you descend, that is absolutely fine until you are able to coordinate your body to descend all the way without holding on to any objects whatsoever. At this point my legs are burning a little bit. I'm alternating sides here as well, I believe. Yeah, you can see me struggling right there. It gets really hard towards the end there. One more, I'd say. Got one more left. So I was doing, what did I do? I did 5 sets of these, 5 sets of 10 each side, alternating. And then I moved on to the next exercise, which was split squats. This is great because you don't have to extend the leg fully. Okay, you want to keep, I am keeping the muscle under tension and doing a bit of ballet at the same time. Okay, I'm going all the way down, but on the way up I'm not locking the knees out. Okay, I'm keeping the knees nice and soft so the muscle is always under tension. This works both for quads and the hamstrings and glutes. Okay, it's great for glute activation if you can squeeze it at the top, and great for the descent as well when you get a nice stretch at the bottom. I was doing, I think I was doing 15 reps here. I can't remember entirely. I'm filming this. I'm talking over this a few days after, so it's a bit vague. You count the reps for me though, but I'm recommending 15 reps of this each side. Legs require quite a bit of volume in order to get the blood in there and to break the muscle down, because they're used every day in everyday movements, walking, running, cycling. Everything you do, it requires your legs and your core. So that's your abs and your lower back. Yes, your lower back is considered your core as well, in case you're wondering there. So here, just resetting the watch there for the rest periods. I'm having rest periods. I'm counting them down a little bit now, so they're roughly 2 minutes apart there, to 2 minutes 30. So guys, we got a formal setups here that I brought about myself. We're going to start with cross legs. You're going to switch the cross legs every time. At the bottom of the movement, you're going to contract your quads against each other for an isometric contraction. As you sit up, as you see, you're going to isometrically contract your lats, scapula, rhomboids and traps all back together, and your lower back. You want to squeeze at the top of the movement by throwing your arms back through and pausing at the top for 2 seconds, I'd say. Okay, I'm just doing 10 reps as an example here for you guys. Okay, this is a crunch. Okay, a form of a crunch. So at the top of the movement as well, you exhale through the abs. Okay, and that's going to help you contract those as well. And here we got a dragon flags made iconic by Bruce Lee himself. I'll be doing a full showcase of Bruce Lee's movements and what he did during his workout to obtain his immensely powerful, shredded physique. Okay, he was a small man, but by God, you didn't want to mess with him because he had so much power within him. Through his style of training with Wing Chun and Jeet Kune Do, which is his martial art that he invented himself through Wing Chun training. So these you need a very stable platform. I had a set of drawers that were moving all over the place. It wasn't very good, so my form was a bit off here, but I still managed to bang them out for you, okay, to give you a good example of what you need to be doing. Ideally, you want to stay straight through the entire movement, but it was very difficult for me to pull myself up here and stay straight that way. But these are awesome if you want full control over your bodily movements and full mastery of oneself. These work the lower abs a lot more than the upper abs. You can add a twist in as well once you get very advanced at these to hit the obliques and serratus abdominis, if you do wish. But other than that, I stick to 10 reps here with these because they're so extremely slow. See, I'm going for muscle building here. I'm not going for endurance. So just 10 reps, slow is good. And here I'm doing some one arm press ups. Get the power exercises out of the way, develop that explosive muscle, those explosive muscle fibers. I was just doing sets of 5 here, I think it was. That's all I did, a little wink for you there. These were alternating each side, all good. I just did 3 sets of those. And now I'm moving on to some wide grip, very wide grip press-ups. Great for hitting the inner pecs and the outer pecs at the same time. Inner pecs at the top, boom there. And stretch at the bottom for the lower pecs. If you can do these on a raised platform, like step up platforms either side, so you can go down even further into the movement and stretch the muscle out, that's fantastic. But be safe, don't overstretch, okay? Because you can, pecs are so easy to tear, and people aren't very careful with it because they don't realise. Superset these with normal press ups to get the blood flow, nutrients, proteins, vitamins and minerals all back into the pectoral muscle here, okay, to help recovery and help growth. And the next exercise, these were alternating kick throughs with the press up. These are great for hitting the inner pec again at the top of movement right there, and also great for the explosive aspect of it. So if you want to hit those explosive muscle fibers, you really need to push out this position and kick the legs through. These would also be great for my wrestling friends out there, because it's going to help with your switches and your up and overs, etc., all that good stuff. Last exercise I did was some pull-ups. I just did sets of 10 here. I think I did 3 sets of 10. Pull-ups, I think, are the greatest bicep builder that you can do out there. Okay, I don't really do any curls or anything, and my arms are a good size for what they are. Just doing pull-ups, okay? These are going to hit the backs, rhomboids, traps, lats, you name it. So post-workout shake is a weight gainer, because I was going out, so I needed ease of use here. So I did 2 full scoops of mutant mass whey. Okay, the tub is not mutant mass, but it was mutant mass inside. I did a cup of water inside, so it was about a quart of water in that shaker. 2 whole free-range eggs, because free-range, you're always going to get more vitamins and minerals, selenium, protein, fat out of free-range eggs than you're going to get out of factory-bred chickens. And as you can see, I got the nice cheap olive oil. I had 2 tablespoons of that for the extra good fats, and polysaturated fats in there. Okay, and I just mix that up. There's 2 whole eggs, by the way. Okay, I don't waste the fats like a lot of people do, because it's where all the good stuff is. Okay, my wife's having some berries there with yogurt. So obviously you can whack berries and bananas. Most fruits you can put in there. I wouldn't recommend orange with chocolate orange, actually. No, that might be something to try. I'm going to try some chocolate orange. Oh, give myself ideas now, guys. Anyway, this was the shake. It's about 800 calories, roughly thereabouts. So guys, that was a day in the life of Dynamite's TNT Intermittent Fasting. I hope it helped you out a little bit, and you won't have gained much knowledge into actual intermittent fasting, but I thought you might find it interesting as to see how it fits into someone's day. I will be doing reviews on intermittent fasting to show you the pros, cons, benefits, and the studies on it, keto as well, bodybuilding style diets, no fad diets. Okay, I'm not doing juice diets or all that silly nonsense. Okay, it's all about hard work, real diets, real food, for this trainer right here. Okay, this channel, we don't do fads, we do truth, fact, science. Okay, it's all backed up. Alright guys, so I ain't gonna mess you about. But for me, intermittent fasting works. I have a baby on the way, so eating on a regular basis isn't going to be a really viable option. And I want to get shredded real quick. As you can see, it's already happening. You know, I've lost a load of water weight already, and everything is coming back into place. So I'm getting rid of that poochie a little bit. So all I ask is that you like and subscribe to the content, please, guys. It helps me out a great deal, and it'll help you guys out a great deal as well when I post more of this free stuff for you. Okay, so I hope you have a great day. Peace out from Dynamite's TNT.